So, the article I chose to review today is from the Bloomberg article, and the name of the article is called How China's Peer-to-Peer Lending Crash is Destroying Lives. And basically, this article talks about a business that has crashed and how that is affecting its customers who offered to lend their money and who are now out of money since the company crashed and cannot pay them back at the moment. The article actually reminded me of what we talked about in Chapter 6 when we were talking about industrial relations, which is defined as a system that is concerned with rules and procedures used by unions and employers to determine the reward for effort and other conditions of employment to protect the interests of the employed and their employers, and to regulate the ways in which employers treat their employees. So, to kind of sum that up, this group studies the relationship between employer and employee, and like other factors like the union and things like that. So this reminded me of that concept because the people who invested their money into the company are now at a loss, and that makes me question who would be held liable in situations like this, and what procedures are put into place when things like this happen. Um, I also feel like this deepens my understanding of the concept now more than it did when we were in class, because it makes me want to further look into the procedures and rules that protects employers, outside of this class, and when I go into interviews, or if I ever want to run or manage a company. I mean, granted, this article is not an employer and employee relationship, it's a customer and a company's relationship. It's still a good reminder as to there should be why there are unions and things like that put into place who protect employees, or other systems put into place to protect customers from companies kind of having incidents like this. So with all that being said, I'm going to give my opinion on the matter, and so it's a little bit biased, obviously, but my opinion on it is there should have been something put into place, some type of safety net, or some type of plan B for incidents like this happening. That should have kind of been looked into. And I think now the appropriate thing would be to give these people who are out of money some type of reparation, because now they're financially sunk and even emotionally distressed. I found this quote in the article from a family's loved one, and it stated, "I'm too small to fight." And she was out about $40,000. And unfortunately for this young lady, she went on to hang herself because she was just so stressed about the situation and didn't know where she was going to get that money from. And that just shows how catastrophic this crash has been. So I do think the company does owe the people affected by this some type of reparation or way to pay them through money for that. Well, open up conversations for those who lent their money out, and decide, for future references, if they do decide to do that again, what businesses to look into, or for businesses to figure out ways that they can influence those customers to kind of transition to them. Although this is a very tragic thing that has happened to this woman, to the company in itself, even, it's a tragic situation, and to its customers, I think it's just a really good reminder on why having a backup plan is so important, because we don't think at the time that things like this can happen to our company, or but you never know. And so I'm hoping that with this happening and everything like that, it will open up conversations, and it will prevent this from happening in the future. So, to conclude, um, that's basically the end of my article review. Um, but it most definitely has helped me understand the information that we read in class a lot better because I'm seeing it applied in the real world. And um, when I go into sports management, or if I ever consider it, it will help me learn how to business, be a better business person. And so, yeah.